got to keep it rolling. There's no time to be wasting. I'd just rather move it along. Got both feet but in different waters. I need space more than orders. I'd just rather move it along. I know how you're feeling, 'cause sometimes I do tight. Not tonight. You're gonna hear me, gonna dance it off goodbye.
Welcome to Kangaroo Creek Farm. We were so excited to go. This is one of the top things on our to-do list for vacation. You get to go and pet kangaroos. Like, does it get any better than that? I have a scrapbook friend from Australia who commented on the photos when I posted this, saying like, it's crazy that you guys can do this because this is not how it is normal in Australia. Like, they're wild animals, and you do not just go to them and pet them. That would never happen. So we're very lucky. I don't know why it is that we get to go and they're calm and whatever. It is very short period of time that you can go and pet them, and it's not just kangaroos. They have wallabies, they have birds, they have like parrots and stuff. They had capybaras, however you say that. They had an insect and reptile show, we watched it for a little bit, and that was pretty cool. And they even have a porcupine, which you'll see in a minute, that we get to pet, and all of it was just so much fun. We got there right when it opened, which was 10 a.m. So excited. It was already pretty warm. It was a warm day. Being in the Okanagan, it's hot. So I can see why you're only allowed to do it for so long. And then the animals are probably really, really tired. So you get there first thing and experience it. We were there for quite a few hours. I think we finished at about lunchtime, I want to say. So we were there for about 2 hours, and we just really enjoyed walking around and seeing all the different animals. Sean and Jackson actually got to have the birds. There was a little parrot or parakeet or whatever it was. It got to have it. It crawled up onto Sean's head. On Sean's shoulder, and then they placed it onto Jackson's head, which was really cute. After we hung out with the birds for a minute, we went and fed the capybaras. The guide person that's in that area, there's always someone within every area where you can pet the animals. They handed out some carrot sticks for us. Barrett and Jackson, of course, are all about this. Nora did try, but she gets a little timid and a little scared that they might like bite her or something. So she tends to be a little bit more standoffish. But she did give it a shot. But then we went into an area that had the bunnies and the porcupine, and she was all about the bunnies. So that was something she actually really enjoyed. And she kind of got close to the porcupine, but she got very, very scared. So she did try, which was awesome. The bunnies were so cute and fluffy, and all of the kids loved it. Barrett was just having the time of his life trying to feed them all. And Jackson also, he is an animal lover, so he loved going and checking them all out as well. It was a really fun experience. We made sure when you walk in, you can either go to the left or to the right. The right has the kangaroos. So we did make sure to go to the left first and experience all of this before we went to the kangaroos. We just felt like it was a better option for our family. So we ended with kangaroos instead of starting with them, just in case there was a difference. I actually have to say, though, getting to pet a porcupine was probably my favorite part of the entire experience.
Yeah, do you want to try and feed her? Put it flat in your hand and put it under her nose. Yeah, just like that. She's very gentle. Of course, yeah. So just like I told them, flatten your hand, okay, put it under her nose.
Just like this, Nora.
Here you go.
She's pretty, I don't know.
She's very, very gentle. She won't bite you.
Yeah, that's going to. No, you don't. You just put your hand out like that.
Yeah, she's really, really gentle.
Right. You just do like that and he'll come and get it, okay?
You might just want to finish up here. She likes to grab it in between her paws and chew at it.
Hey, Nora. It's okay, she's not going to hurt you. Okay.
She's very nice.
She
wouldn't be out here if she was hurting people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. So once we finished with the capybaras and Priscilla the porcupine, that was her name, by the way, and the bunnies, we went out into, it's kind of like a courtyard. There's a food truck there, so you can get a drink and kind of hang out. We met up with Jackson and Nora's friends from school. They were there as well. We didn't hang out with them at the farm, but we did hang out with them the night before, and we saw them there to take the quick picture. There was a telephone booth that, of course, I loved. So we spent just a couple minutes there hanging out. We did see this really cool white peacock. I've never seen that before. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then we headed out to see the kangaroos, which, of course, was the highlight of the day. Barrett loved it. So they give you leaves to feed them. So some of them are kangaroos, some of them are wallabies. And the rule is you have to just pet them on their backs. You can't they prefer you not to touch their faces for obvious reasons. No running and no jumping. My assumption is if you are jumping, you're probably could insinuate, I don't know, the fact that you're trying to fight them or something, I don't know, but those were their rules. But they were really cool. They all were in just little different places chilling out. It's quite hot in Kelowna, so they're relaxing. Obviously probably not as hot as Australia, but anyways, there was even a baby kangaroo, like you can see there. There is one on a couch. This is a very popular photo spot, the kangaroo on the couch. That was really cool. Nora was pretty good. She did pet them a couple times. I love these two over here. It was like the one was protecting the other one, which I thought was super cute. And we I think we got to see one of them. We saw them jumping a couple times, hopping away from, I guess they had been done. But another really cool thing, there's one jump in there, is they have lots of shade places for them to hang out. So here's the actual kangaroos. Obviously you can tell when you get to a kangaroo versus a wallaby because they're so large, right? And there it was a massive one in behind a fence for whatever reason he's there. Maybe he's a little too much to be with the public, but it was just really neat. The kids loved it. I loved it. If you ever go, I highly recommend checking out Kangaroo Creek Farm. It is just an awesome place. Look at the size of this guy. Oh, it was the neatest thing. It was the neatest thing ever. I didn't even know you could pet kangaroos until I heard about this place. So we loved it. When I was posting these photos, actually, a friend from Australia was saying that this is obviously not how it is down there. They're wild animals down there, and you don't get close to them to pet them. That's not how it works. So I don't know what they've done here to make it so that you can, but they're very well taken care of. And there are places like this where it says do not enter. So if they've had enough of you, they know to kind of go there and they get to be left alone. So that was cool. There's also a little goat area with this fun little walkover. So I walked to the top and kind of did an aerial shot of what was there and how large this place is. It's quite massive. And all in all, I would say it was a great way to spend our morning. Like I said, I think we spent about 2.5 hours. So it's not like an all day thing. It's only open from 10 to 3 anyways. But it was enough time to have fun, get to pet some animals, some kangaroos, all of it. It was just fabulous. And Jackson did love seeing the goats, which was a great way to wrap it all up. We ended up going up the road just like 2 minutes and had lunch in the middle of the forest, which was great. So we got to eat and relax before we headed on our way to Vernon, which was our next stop. Woo, it's refreshing. It's cold. The drive from Kelowna to Vernon is only about 30 minutes, 45 minutes maybe from where we were. So it was a nice quick drive. And then we had a few hours to kill before we made it to the hotel we were staying at that night. So we went to Cal Beach, which is I think probably the popular beach here in Vernon. It was gorgeous. It was a bit overcast, so it wasn't too hot. I don't think we burned too bad here, but we had fun. I even went in for a little bit, and we just really spent some time hanging out. It felt like a very safe beach, which was cool. There was a fun boardwalk that you could walk out to and jump off if you wanted to. We didn't do that, but you could have. But it was just a great way to spend some time waiting to get to the hotel for the night. Just kind of another beach day, which was cool because we thought we were done with the beach and that Kelowna was the only beach we were going to be at. So this was a great bonus for the kids. They were excited. Barrett kept asking to go to the beach, so this definitely made him very, very happy. The hotel we were staying in for this night was called the Prestige, and it was so cool. It has this fun like tropical vibe to it, and this is all in the middle of the hotel, and then the hotel rooms are surrounding it on like 3 different sides. Unfortunately, our bedroom didn't walk out into the courtyard. However, I would say it's probably a good thing because I'm assuming it probably is quite loud as everything kind of stays open late and we go to bed early. But it was gorgeous. And the whole reason why I picked this one was because of this fun vibe. And the pool looked really cool. I didn't film us in the pool. However, it was very, very deep. So it was hard to play in it as much as we could at the one that we were in Hampton the night before. Kids still liked it. I enjoyed the hot tub that was there. That one was really lovely. But it was still fun, and we just kind of hung out. Our hotel room was a suite, so it was actually very, very large. It had like a whole living room space with a pull-out couch that Nora slept on for that night, and then the two beds in the one bedroom where the rest of us slept. But that was cool as well. And again, this place was called the Prestige in Vernon. If you are ever interested in going into it, highly recommend. Maybe not completely family friendly, but if it's just you going as like a couple or something, I would definitely recommend this place. But that wraps up our day 2 of our road trip. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for day 3.